Hello my dear friends, Josie here with you today, and thank you so much for tuning in. In this video I want to answer your questions about soul contracts. If souls have all the choices, why would they choose to be born into poverty or violence or war? Why would they choose to have a negative experience in life? So I'm just like you guys. Every single day I'm learning something new. One of the sources of information for me are my spirit guides with whom I've worked for many years. So for this video, I've asked them this question, and this is what they had to answer. So I hope it helps. Everything that I'm speaking about comes from my deep belief that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. If this is not something that you're resonating with, you're going to have a lot of problems with understanding all of these non-logical things because they don't exist within your mind. They're not the aspect of logic or intellect. They exist just like love. It's a feeling, it's an experience. For spirits, coming here, it's not the same thing as for us living in this environment. When they look at us, when they look at their, lifetime, when they're really arranged in their own lifetime, they're not threatened by the fact that there are some things that will go wrong or they will actually have to face some adversity. They're not threatened by that. In their mind, it's, life is not permanent. All of this experience is just energy, and in the physical world they will have a body, they will have a certain, events and so on and so forth. They come to co-create this reality. They come to really also expand themselves, help others to grow. So this is not a sacrifice. They completely understand that the earth plane, it's not paradise. There's heaven, but there's also hell. They're well aware about wars. They're well aware about, violence and people, hurting each other. They understand that. Yet their choice is to come, to proceed with incarnation without fear, because for them there is no death. They go in and out of bodies all the time. It's almost like for us, we have the beginning and we have the end. We fear death because that will be the end of us. It will be the end of ego. Spirits don't have that perception. Actually, it's just unlimited. For spirits, there is no, say, child death or adult death or animal death. It's all transition. So somebody who would choose to be born, say, in Africa, a child who would live 5-6 years and die of a disease. For a soul, the 5-year time frame perhaps was more useful, more advanced than somebody's living in Beverly Hills, and 100 years will not learn that many lessons, many important lessons. So it is very difficult to really understand this whole concept intellectually. It doesn't work that way. It's about shifting our perspective. It's about really trusting that some souls choose their own mission. It does not mean that they have to be suffering. They're not just victims. Some souls come to teach other people certain lessons. So we don't know. We only can take things by faith. Having this level of awareness that perhaps in the previous lifetimes, their roles were reversed, so they could be the abuser and somebody else was the abused. Instead of looking at things and saying what's wrong with the world, we have to see, what we can do to make it better. And this should be our only focus, because again, this is why we come here, to make it a better place. This year was probably the most difficult years of my life. In April, I lost my sister, who was, 34 years old, and I still have really good days, and I'm a medium, I know that there's life after death, and I know she's in a good place. But I have the moments when I'm totally fine, and the moments when I'm really angry and I don't want to get out of bed, or just crying, in the middle of doing something. So it's a healing process, and I am a human being. It will take me years to to feel better. My sister was in abusive relationship. It was to the point when, twice she was hospitalized with head injuries. It was physically abusive relationship. Still, she would still go back to the same person, reliving the same nightmare. And there was nothing that I could do about this. So I could wake up every single day feeling incredible rage, you know, just there's so much of me really want to get revenge and then make things right, or perhaps I go into really destructive guilt, thinking that perhaps I should have done something differently. If I did something, she would still be here. You know, I lost my best friend, my biggest support in life, but I had many visitations from my sister. I know that she shows me that she's in complete peace. You know, she's in a good place. She's in a place where she's at complete, agreement with the energy wherever she is in. She's not suffering. I could have wake up angry at the driver who ran over my dad in 2003 and killed him. You know, I have all of the reasons to be mad and angry and thinking, why did those things happen in my family and I can't change it? But I know, again, by being a medium, that my dad has come to me many times on many different occasions, showing himself as a complete love. There is no anger in him. I know my dad is happy. He's not mad at anybody, and he's very much at peace with himself and others, and he just wants to help. So there is no anger on the other side. There is no death as such, and it takes, in the human level, we can't understand this. We can't. For me, there's no way I can completely understand it or accept it, but I know what they know. I know how they feel, and for them there is no death, there is no violence, there is no such things. For them it's a step-by-step process of learning, of growth, and life is just a short-lived experience. But please understand that you don't have to be a doormat, you don't have to be a victim of violence. Maybe your role in this life is to change these dynamics, is to change the situation for better. So, to maybe break certain family patterns, knowing that perhaps you will be faced with challenges, you will be faced with people who really bring you down. It's just really about staying strong on your path, following the call of your soul, of your spirit, knowing that in the spirit world all is well. And while you are in this body, you might just use this experience to help others to grow, to help others to share love, and basically be that vehicle of love and light for yourself and for other people. Okay guys, this is kind of the guidance that I have received for this video. Hopefully it's helpful to you to see a different perspective on things, and maybe inspire you to have a better life, to really don't doubt, to just step over your things and don't waste that gift that is called life. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below or write to josiegrouse@gmail.com. Thank you again for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next video.